Quattro.
Quattro, dude. We weren't gonna start it that way
I know.
this time because of very unforeseen and unfortunate circumstances.
I wanted to lighten the mood a little bit.
We're gonna start it with this. Just get it out of the way. Let's everyone take a big sigh.
Everybody take a big sigh.
Due to unfortunate and unforeseen consequences, like I said, Solomon is no longer a part of Piss Pit.
We should have added a sad button to the...
Do I have sad trombone? No, I don't know. It's so bad. No, it's so bad. That was an accident. Sorry, guys.
It's too soon.
It's very, very unfortunate.
I'm out now. I'm out.
I'd love to get him back maybe in the future, but I guess on the bright side, we do have two guest stars today.
2 guest stars today.
So before we introduce them, just so everyone is aware, Piss Pit will be continuing. Me and Trevor will be the main guys here. We're gonna run it just the two of us. We'll try to get a guest star or 2 in each week, and we're still bringing you content. It's
happening.
It's happening. Piss Pit
We're not done.
is not ending. But like I said, we got 2 guest stars. So introduce yourselves, guys. You can start off because you were here last week.
I'm back. Nikki.
Nikki's back. Nikki's back, guys. Not Minaj. Whoop whoop.
Not Minaj.
And I am Alex for the first time here.
Yeah, he's so
We got
excited.
Alex. We're here.
I've been trying to get him for so long.
Thank you for having me back.
Of
Very
course.
excited.
Of course. Yeah.
No, not at all. When I heard that you were coming back, I kind of shivered in my timbers.
Just a little goosebumps.
A little goosebumps. A little horniness, and a little anger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
A little bit of both.
So me and it's currently 1 a.m.
Yes.
It's late night.
Exact time is 12:58 actually.
This guy over here, guest star, I'm pointing to Alex. He had a late night shift, so
It's a little bit my fault. But
It's all your fault actually.
It's cool. I'm sipping on a Tropic Like It's Hot Truly.
Oh my god, I've heard that before.
Tropic Like It's Hot.
You said the tropic like it's hot.
These are my mom's drinks.
Arctic berry.
But
I've
Arctic
never had this in
berry?
my life.
how is it?
Tastes like Arctic.
Tastes like what it says.
Tastes like the Arctic if it had
it
berries.
literally tastes like soda water.
Yeah,
with
no,
a
that's
into alcohol.
it's
Really?
It's not great, but it's
Yeah,
easy to
you're-
go down.
You're
for
gonna
sure.
bring that around the table now. We're all gonna try that.
I'll pass the Tropic.
I'll just
I think the Tropic is better.
Let's do our rounds.
That's- wow,
I
that's
can
a-
at least taste.
That's a
something
really
in
good
that
description
one.
of that drink. It's a little bit of berry soda water.
Huh. That is really off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
That tastes like television without a channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say
TV
Charlie's
static.
tasting way better.
The TV static.
These are
That's
You know-
that's like a little bit of an alcoholic LaCroix.
So speaking of TV static, I got a pretty crazy story. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's just
Dude, this better
My-
be mind-boggling. I
ready.
better sit here with my jaw like wide open.
so the technology wasn't as advanced when our parents were our age or younger
That's what
than
the
our
government
age,
wants you to think.
You know when we were kids and we'd watch our Disney Channel and our Nickelodeon and whatnot. So they only had like when they were that age. They only had like 3-4 channels.
They had local channels,
They didn't have a lot of channels. So
like
when-
Cairo.
my mom told me when there was nothing on, her and her sister would put on the TV static
No.
and try to track one of the dots going across the screen. And that was the game. They would just sit there watching TV static, trying to track one go all the way across.
Wow, that is wild.
That is some 1980s shit.
That is
That's
amazing.
their version of the DVD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dancing around the screen.
It's gonna hit the corner.
That's a classic.
It's their fucking version.
So
Speaking of old shit, do you guys still have old a VHS player?
no,
course.
Any of you got
no.
shit?
Of course.
You got a VHS?
At my mom's house, and we have so many VHS tapes. It's crazy.
Really,
It's all we would use when we were younger because we didn't have a DVD player.
dude, VHS is nuts.
I watched the Monsters Inc. tape so much that it fucking exploded in the VHS player.
Dude,
I don't know how
Where
that.
it was like plastic.
Yeah, literally,
like,
the bitch popped.
Yeah.
God.
What about the like?
See, we're old.
Yeah. What about the
We know
Guardians of the
stuff.
Galaxy? The music tapes. And your little
Oh,
little cadet player or whatever.
You know,
Yeah,
noises.
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like-
definitely, definitely.
dude, those are the best sound effects I've ever done.
I'm
somebody
gonna get those on the sound.
somebody out there went. I know what he's talking about. I think they're just called cassette players.
I think so.
I think
yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
No,
Walkman? Is that what you're talking about?
It's a Walkman. Yeah, they're like, what do you use? But like the
The thing itself.
it's a cassette,
like
right?
it's a
yeah,
cassette
yeah,
tape.
cassette player.
That's a
yeah.
cassette tape.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm glad we got that out
Maybe
of the
we're
way.
not old.
Dude, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, alright? I kind of know
kind of know what's up.
kind of know what's up.
You know that one song from that movie?
Ooga
that song.
That's the song of the week. I can't stop.
Song of the
this
week. It's a new segment.
feeling.
Deep inside of me.
Anyways, before we get copyrighted, I'm gonna take over
Yeah, that's a
with our
good point.
WOTW. You know it. Woman of the week.
Woo!
Woman of the week.
I've only heard of these.
What?
I've only heard of these.
Only heard of these.
Only heard
It's
of
only a legend to you, and you're hearing your first
Nothing
one.
will top the first one.
Nothing will top week 2's Woman of the Week.
Week 2. It was week
That
2, yeah.
I might have to redo that story in the future.
might.
What was her
Because-
name? Her full
What?
first and last name? What was that again?
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Oh, you funny guy.
So
Get him
okay,
out of here.
your boy went on a date this week.
Woo!
Woo, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our live studio audience is here.
yeah.
Appears.
It was fun. It was late. We didn't do anything. Like I drove to Bonnie Lake allegedly.
I don't think you gotta allege that.
According to the story.
To my notes.
Picked her up allegedly.
Okay. I think you're feeding too much into it.
My
now.
bad, my bad. And we just fucking drove around and went to
Allegedly.
like all the little smoke spots that we used to go to when we were 16, 17 years old.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like up at Mud and the river and all that shit.
God, I haven't
And
been there in years.
It was cool. It was fun. She was really cool, but let me tell
What's
you,
her occupation?
I talked about that. It's the girl I talked about last week, the striper.
Oh,
she's a striper.
well, you gotta say that.
The
Yeah,
stripper?
No,
That's what people thought when I was going striper. They're like, "Oh, she's a stripper."
no,
No,
she's a
she's
striper.
not. No,
And
sorry.
it was
That's
fun.
why we need video.
She was really cool. We had some good conversation.
We all better.
Yeah, we were just in the McDonald's
Except
parking
for
lot
you.
eating our food, and they all these guys just pulled up. And fucking Crawford, holy shit! I can actually say his last name because he guest starred.
You guest starred, yeah.
He pulls up, rolls down the window, and we're talking for a little bit, and he just goes, "She's all right."
Like,
And-
right? It's me and him in the car, and he goes, "Yeah," I'm like, "Yeah, she cool." Like with
Yeah.
the window down, and she can hear us.
Yeah. So I mean, to be fair, like I said, she was cool. I really hope she's not listening to this because she was like a 7 on a good day. If I'm being real. If I'm being real.
Oof, personality, man.
So Crawford
you know?
was spitting.
Yeah, he was. He was spitting. So, like, I in my like
Oh, he is
in
going around
I'm
trying
trying to be as nice about this as possible.
to figure out how to approach this. Right now.
In my Tinder bio, I just have the still figuring it out one, and I didn't realize when I swiped on hers that it's long term, like looking for long term, and that's just not what I'm after right now.
For sure.
And like, while we were hanging out, you know, there was a goal in mind.
Of course, yes. It was to get some puntain.
Conquest.
Yeah,
This was a battle.
It didn't happen, and I realized that it wasn't going to happen very soon because when she meant long term, she seriously was like set on long term. Like
She didn't mean like long term, as in like
long dick.
I wasn't gonna say dick, but
I mean, we all know I'm packing.
we do.
Okay,
That should be the
we're-
cover image of the.
My dick?
It's just your dick.
That's crazy.
Nobody will know.
So
except for now.
I went to drop her.
Yes.
I went to drop her off, and she was like, "Oh, do you want to meet my dog?" She sent me pictures of her dog. This dog is the cutest fucking dog I've ever seen. I don't know what type of dog it is, but it is.
Is it a small dog?
No. It's a medium-sized
There
dog,
you
and
go.
it's super fluffy, and it's beautiful, beautiful girl, and I love meeting her, and like petting her and everything. And she was like, "Oh, you want to come in for a little bit?" And here's where it got really weird. So
Her family is a bunch of sex slaves.
no, we're walking up the steps to her front door. I was like, these are really similar to, like, this looks exactly like my ex's house, like walking up to the steps of her front door. And we walk into the door. It is the same
Did you open the door?
Yeah. We walk through. We open the door. We walk inside.
Sorry.
We open it.
Sorry. Guess I should have specified that. It is the same exact layout as my ex's house.
Oof.
And it was just like...
Whiplash.
You
walked in, you're like,
I was like,
oh no.
like,
Where is
just
she?
sent me down a fucking rabbit hole. And the part that I didn't want to happen, she introduced me to her family.
Oh.
I was like, I'm like, fingers crossed, like, no one's home. No one's home. No one's home.
No. It's an empty house, and
Family
I
walks around the
fucking
corner. And I'm just
Damn.
like,
Hey.
Nice to
Hello
see you
again.
I'm Charlie.
Let's see you again.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so that's
What do you think is happening right now?
I guess I'm completely
First
lost.
first date. First date.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So
But you said it was like the exact same layout as your ex's house?
but it wasn't her house.
He's
It
still
was-
stuck
Oh.
on whether you actually opened the door or not.
He
that's-
did open the door.
I went inside.
Bro's like, how do I open this? How do I get in? How do you get
Never
out?
seen a knob
No,
like
I-
that.
I actually
Is that a latch?
went through the door.
Oh my, you
I
phased?
phased.
Fog door.
Fog
You know-
door, the boss room. Is your parents?
Your family's the fucking final boss, dude.
4 health bars appeared. And
The
Charlie
fucking
was
music
terrified.
kicks in.
Starts fucking rolling and shit.
Imagine I just walk through a front door and just roll,
Bro, stab!
pull the fucking knife out of my fucking back pocket.
Murder her parents in
Come
front
to
of her.
door.
Sorry, I thought they were bosses. That's crazy though. That like, is it in the same neighborhood?
Very close.
Okay.
Extremely
Okay.
close.
So it's not like you were like fucking cities away, and you were like,
no,
how the
no.
fuck?
Yeah,
That's some Silent Hill ass shit, dude.
it is.
That's wild.
Yeah. So that's my woman of the
That's
week.
your woman of the
That's-
week.
That's the end of that story.
I would like to hurry up and get a football segment out of the way.
Okay. Spit for a second.
Super Bowl.
Football.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. It
Oh
happens.
yeah. Our last episode was
Last
prior to
episode
the Super Bowl.
Prior to Super Bowl.
I made $20. Woo!
Alex-
Chiefs.
Alex does not like football. Actually despised it, believe it or not.
I was... Whoa. I was going to let you guys just do your thing.
I had to call him
I have
out.
to call attention.
I had to call him out. But it's okay. Football's not for everybody.
Now we're sitting in silence.
Please continue.
I lost $100.
Yeah.
I lost
you
$100.
did. You
dude.
did.
There was a very, it's going to be a famous video one day of you going 50 yards and me going
That's
like
I said 56 got that.
56 caught
It was a
that.
fumble.
And like
It was a
my
fumble.
mouth dropped. And honestly, even though the 49ers lost, a great Super Bowl.
It was a great
It's
game.
a great game. It was very
Second Super Bowl to ever go to overtime.
almost double overtime too,
Yeah, 6 seconds left.
which is nuts. And then they just had to fucking have that one guy who was on the McCole Hardman
Mm-hmm.
went out and fucking grabbed a touchdown. I don't know. Usher's halftime show. How do we feel about Usher's halftime show?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it? How'd you like it? You were pretty excited about it.
I liked it.
That was cool. Ludacris came out. Lil Jon came out.
Usher.
I
Oh, man.
wish that they played better songs, though.
Yes.
Yeah. He didn't.
4 legends on the stage at the same time, they did not play songs that
They should have played.
held up to them at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like?
No, it's songs that I was saying songs that he likes.
Oh. Like I was hoping that they played DJ Fall in Love again. Like
Yeah.
I would have put money on that, but they fucking didn't play it,
So
which is just I don't know. Stupid.
going back to talking about our dream Super Bowl halftimes. Solomon mentioned Kanye, and I've made it very clear that I am not a Kanye fan here. But it would be really fucking cool for the halftime show if they had Kanye and he did Heartless. That would be sick as fuck. That would be sick
Wait,
as fuck.
like you don't like Kanye music or just him
I'm-
as a person?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not even his old?
Like
Like his new stuff is obviously awful.
This
there's-
stuff is trash.
but-
there's that one song off that one album with the mountains as the
Yeah,
feature.
Ghost Town.
Yeah, Ghost
Ghost Town is so
yeah.
good. That's a great song.
I don't even know if I can. No, stop! That's too much. Fuck! They're already coming.
We're
in.
almost at 10 seconds.
We did the Drunk Man's Choir. You seen the like play clip?
Yeah, Doug.
Douglas.
Douglas.
Doug. Kanye would be pretty cool, honestly, just because of his old stuff.
Despite how much of a
he
piece
will
of-
never,
Yeah,
Never.
Just
Ever.
Despite how much of a piece of shit he is a legend.
Yeah,
Eminem with his own solo Super Bowl would be pretty cool. Like without,
There's
17 people.
I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of other people, but he was already there.
He's already there, but they've done it before. Michael Jackson.
Oh, now you're getting there.
I'm cooking. He's still alive. He's not.
It's probably
He's
in
on
Peru or
Epstein
something.
Island.
No.
Dude, I'm
He
still
was
waiting for the
confirmed.
Queen halftime show.
Yeah, with Freddie Mercury.
Keep
Yeah.
waiting. Keep waiting. That's
Anyways,
go.
we're done with our football.
Down there, football talk.
We got oopsies. Sorry.
It's all right. I mean, I have stuff to talk about because Alex over here just
What?
recently got introduced to
Actually,
Elden Ring.
let me cut you off real quick. Let me cut you off
okay.
real quick.
Okay.
So I gotta.
Where's my water bottle? Damn it! I can't fucking
I don't
whisper in
know.
here or anything.
There it is.
I got a quick story. Two things real
That's
quick.
fucking heavy.
So
It's my tankard.
me, Alex, Trevor, and unnamed person were having a conversation the other night, and I was like, I want to upgrade the podcast.
Yes.
I want to get things like better, as good as they are. I want it to be better, right?
It can always be better.
It can always be better.
Always be better.
So one of the things
That's why we're
that
signing tables now.
the biggest thing, and I'll get there, that I wanted was some nice mic stands so we could lean back and not have to be hunched up next to the mics. And I go to Amazon, and the mic stand, like the perfect one that I want, and towards the cheaper end too, is $50. I have to buy 4 of them. I'm not going to spend $200.
Yeah.
So Crawford, as we know from the episode he guest starred on, is obsessed with Temu. He's a huge Temu advocate.
Obsessed is like an understatement. Dude.
Yeah,
he is Timo.
His
Yeah.
entire room
Is Temu. Yeah.
What is Temu exactly? Is that
It's-
like
it's
Craigslist?
It's a shop. Yeah, it's a
Or
shopping
isn't it
website.
Temu?
It's technically Temu.
Temu.
We learned that from the 4 Super Bowl
ads,
commercials.
dude.
Temu.
Temu. Which makes sense.
It's just you can buy really cheap shit because it's made in China,
China.
Hong Kong.
Hell yeah.
It's made by the sweatshop workers, so it's really cheap.
Yeah.
And
Allegedly.
Hallelujah.
hallelujah. So I was like,
Allegedly.
he finally got me. I finally bit. I was like, let me check mic stands. And they have the same exact one, the perfect one that I need. You know, clamps to the table. It moves gyro everywhere so we can lean back and everything. $10.
Of course.
Like,
of course. Because they're working their little butts off.
They hooked me. Fuck. So I had 4 of them in my cart. I go to checkout, and it's like, it's going to take...
You checked it, you said, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting.
Yeah. And it's like, it's going to take 2.5 weeks to get here. I'm like, I don't want to do another 2 or 3 episodes before this shows up. It's like, okay, you can pay for express shipping for $20. I'm not going to pay $20 for shipping. Or you can spend $120 or more and get free express shipping.
No way.
So I was like, okay, so we're upgrading the podcast setup.
Bro said Temu is now... We need Temu as a sponsor.
That would be sick.
That'd be
Temu,
amazing.
sponsor us.
Temu sponsors, please.
Temu, sponsor us. We'll call it the correct name.
They're like,
We're-
can't even get our name right, fuckers.
And they would not sound like that.
So
We're monetized now.
Yeah, we are monetized.
We're monetized.
So I'm at 40. All I need is another $80.
Yeah.
So I start looking. My cart probably changed 3 or 4 times trying to figure out like the right stuff to add up to 120. What I ended off with was a bunch of acoustic foam panels for the walls, 50 panels to be exact, and that was only $30, which is crazy deal.
So you're going to
So-
cover like that entire wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover everything with that, so our audio will get a little bit better. You're welcome, guys. Even though it's crystal clear and perfect.
Yeah, there's actually nothing we can do to change it.
And I bought a couple LED signs. We got a on-air one, which I think is awesome, perfect for this.
Perfect for
And those like this flower clouds from SpongeBob as LED signs.
I love
Really?
that.
And then and 3 of them. And then
Are we going to keep these lights?
Yeah, we'll keep these lights and then a sunset lamp as well. So, and eventually I'm gonna also get a Bold and Brash poster for the wall. Bold and Brash.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe the Bold and Brash is maybe.
That's a possibility.
But anyways, since we were talking about what I was trying to get to, since we're talking about upgrades, as Trevor so thankfully spoiled
Yeah, my bad.
about 2 minutes ago,
Maybe I should.
maybe.
Okay.
We're gonna start having our guest stars sign our table. So we've got the Sharpie here. Here you guys go. Sign away. Sign the podcast table.
Best
Can I
for
just
last.
draw a
It's
big
okay.
penis?
Sorry. Also, I might accidentally
do what
just
you
start
want, but get your
touching
name on
you
there. Just get your
because
name on
I'm used to Solomon there, and I
Oh, you
always
like
touch
to
him.
touch Solomon?
He always
I
touches
love to
Solomon.
touch
It's-
Solomon.
All right.
It's pretty crazy. I love hearing the Sharpie
Yeah,
on
the Sharpie's nuts. What kind of signature is that's just
Dude,
lines.
no, that's beautiful. That's perfect.
I'm just gonna write my name.
actually perfect.
Nice.
Let's see your signature.
We should sign it too.
Do we?
We should sign it.
Yeah. You guys
Okay.
will-
We're
you
the
guys will own
guys.
it.
Yeah, but I think it's cool. It's guest cards. Yeah, pass it around. Pass it around. So yeah, we're making history right now, guys. Piss Pit history. Why are you signing it right there? That's where I'm gonna drill out. It's fine.
You're up in my grill.
Sorry.
I'm going over here, man. Right on my spot. I'm signing my spot.
I should sign my spot. Hold
I
up.
should have. Yeah. Wait, no. Brad, that worked.
Bro, that's great. Now there's just a fucking smudge.
All right, we'll fix it.
Look at now. That's a signature. Look at that shit. That says Charlie Hyder right there. Oh,
Mine's-
there's my last name. My last name's out, guys.
Oh well, I'm gonna underline Trevor Barber.
Follow me on Instagram.
Alex.
At Char Hyde.
Put a little heart and a smiley face.
Look at that. How
Yeah.
cute.
Mine's personalized.
Anyways,
you
take the floor. Sorry I interrupted
Oh,
you.
you're all
earlier.
good. No, that was important. I forgot that. Oh, my fingers wet.
Dude, that's racist.
Dude,
Are you black fingering
I-
right now? How dare you?
God damn it.
Unbelievable.
I don't. This is. Anyways, yes. Alex finally got introduced to Elden Ring properly. That's fair. It's a shit game. Terrible game. Worst game ever.
It's not.
It's
But
not. It's not.
I've always wanted to
not.
like get into Souls games because you are like in love with them, but they just never struck my fancy.
No, it's fair.
Not your jive.
I did not like hard Souls games like that at all. I just stayed far away from them.
Bro's a rager.
I'm a rager. I got really upset, and my boss was like hyping this game up for me and Charlie. Like he was like number one hype man
For over a year.
For over a year.
He was
From the
hyping this
moment
game
I
up.
started working, he was like, "There's this game coming out. It's this open world epic
432 days.
game. 400. Yeah, dude, he fucking would
92
come-
days.
Yeah, come in and be
431.
so fucking excited. And then it came out, and my life was fucking changed.
Yeah.
And it changed the moment he was like, "Yeah, it's okay to die. It's okay to die. Die and die.
It's a part of the process.
It's a part of the process." And the moment he said that, I was like, "I get it."
It all makes sense now.
And I died. Oh, I died.
That's what makes those games so enjoyable. Because like when I was playing those games as like an 11-year-old kid when like Dark Souls 1 came out, I remember just getting my fucking ass kicked. And then you always come back to it later though because there's something about getting your ass kicked that makes you want to reverse the ass kicking so bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
no,
then
It's so rewarding.
and once you start actually doing it, you realize how fucking possible it is to beat those games, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Let's fucking do it!" It gets you going.
It's just
It's such a big sense of accomplishment with those games.
Sorry about that.
he just got really quiet.
Yeah, he was a little loud.
He was a little loud. I
apologize.
No, you're good. It
You're
was
good. It was
his fault.
It was my fault. It's my fault. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
I will say I remember when this game came out. When it first came out, what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was.
2022, I think is when it came out, right? Elden Ring.
Yeah.
This is when Trevor still didn't have Wi-Fi at his
Yeah.
house, so he'd bring his PlayStation over to my house and we'd play Elden Ring together. And I remember
hours.
I remember watching this motherfucker in the guest room of my house for 2 hours trying to kill General Radon before they nerfed him. Before they nerfed him, and he got probably 3 hits away from killing him. And he died, and it was like
and then
2 or 3 a.m. and he threw the controller and raged and was fucking bullshit. Fuck this game. Like, I'm going to fucking sleep.
What a way to go to bed! Just fucking fired up.
And we wake up the next morning and we see installing update for Elden Ring. We install the update. We go to look at the patch notes. General Radon nerfed. Bro goes into the boss fight and beats him in 2 tries. And it was just extremely unrewarding.
No, it was the most unrewarding boss fight because I just sat there with him dead. Everybody's like, "Yeah," and I'm just like,
This wasn't the way.
I was so close. I could have said that I beat him before the nerf, but no.
Like me?
Like him. And I was so upset. I refused. I was like, shut the fuck up. But no.
Yeah, I was like, come on, Trevor, come on. One more. You got it. And you're like, no, I'm going to sleep.
Dude, I was so pissed, dude. Because, like, him before the nerf, Alex, I don't know if you'll ever get to Radon, but him before the nerf was just stupid.
It was hard. It was hard as fuck.
Stupid. But it was addicting. Like, you just wanted to keep going.
It's this massive battle arena. And you fight on your horse pretty much the whole time.
It's the one where I said I wanted the display of that. It was Melania and then that big Radon. That's the boss you fight.
I see.
He just has a bunch of crazy AoE attacks, and it's one of those boss fights that unless you were built perfectly for it, it's gonna take you 30 minutes to kill him because it's just you get 1 or 2 swings in, and then you run away. For 2 minutes. And
run
back and get a couple more swings, and then you run away.
God damn it.
It's a patience test.
It's a patience
for
test.
sure.
It really
Especially
is.
if you're doing it by yourself, because that's the one boss fight where you can call in as many motherfuckers as you want to help you.
It's like a festival. It's like a war. Which is really cool.
It is really cool.
It's a really sick battle.
Radon is one of the coolest bosses in that game,
Yes.
lore-wise.
And then I figured out how easy it was to kill him with Scarlet Rot, and then I just got the Scarlet Rot Dragon and just procced Scarlet Rot once on him, and then just ran around for 5 minutes as it slowly ticked away all of his health.
This is a really weird interjection, but do you guys know the lore behind his horse?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
It's so
I
fucking goofy.
love it. The lore behind his.
Because that motherfucker don't fit on that horse. Poor
Yeah.
horse, dude. Poor
No,
fucking horse.
no. He learned gravitational magic.
Yeah, I know, but still, poor horse.
I mean, that's fair.
Poor horse.
He's just holding himself like inches above the horse.
Right. But yeah, so I was like his coach. What, last night? Was it last
It was
night?
last night, yeah.
Bro
It was
coached him.
I coached him, and we got to it's the lake in Limgrave. You go into the cave, and it's just a troll. And he already did one boss fight, and he did it in like 4 tries. I was like, all right, then you got this boss fight. You're good. He spent like 3 hours
On the giant?
on the
Yes.
giant.
Oh, wow.
And
Yes.
he finally beat him. And I was like, yes, that'll become an enemy eventually.
Yeah, it's
And
just
just
walking
brought
around.
him right back down, because that ruined me when I fought like all the bosses in Limgrave and Caelid.
Yeah.
Like I was like, God, these monsters are hard. And
And
then
then
I
they're just your
go to
normal
the
fucking
city and there's just millions of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh hey guys, how's it
But
going?
later on,
That's
I
when you
found
just
one
run
and I
away
fucking
from
killed
everything.
him immediately.
Yeah.
Without getting touched.
Also, the
It was
bosses
great.
are a little harder too.
Yeah, I felt like that. for
Yeah,
sure.
like and also they have them in certain areas. But watching Alex was like, I want to play Elden Ring now.
So, to cut you off real quick, speaking of coaching, you just reminded me of this. Do you guys remember when like that phase where Fiverr was really fucking popular, like Fiverr videos on
Yeah.
YouTube and shit, and like
You could
people
pay,
would
like, $5.
hire like Fortnite coaches and everything? So it just reminded me of this video of this guy hiring a Fortnite coach, and I'm gonna play it in the mic real quick because it speaks for itself. If it loads, oh
loads.
shit, oh fuck,
What?
oh fuck, this
Oh.
is embarrassing.
This is not professional.
This
Dude,
is not,
this
dude,
is hella
what the fuck?
I
What?
think
Okay,
we might have to
okay.
kick Charlie.
Yeah, we might have to kick me. Keep talking so it's not silent.
Yeah, I got you.
I try to- Couldn't refresh.
Pretty much, I started playing Elden Ring
okay.
a lot more. DLC's coming out soon, which
Amen.
it's I forgot. I don't know if it was you had told me, Charlie had told me, somebody told me, it's like 2 times the size of the actual game. That's why they're
Yeah.
taking. Was it you?
Well, me and Charlie both mentioned something about that
Mentioned
earlier.
about that?
But the reason nothing's come out yet DLC-wise is because they were going to release 2 expansions, and then they were like, nah, fuck that. Let's just make 1 giant expansion. So they're just working on this giant other fucking game to attach onto Elden Ring.
It's pretty
It's
much
gonna be-
Elden.
I'm so excited.
Twice the size of the base game.
Yeah, it's Elden Ring 2
Holy
pretty
shit.
much, but a DLC.
I doubt twice the size of the base game. That's a fucking reach and a half, I feel like.
I mean,
Unless
yeah.
that's what leaks are saying.
That's what
and
leaks are
people
saying, is that it's about, the map is about the size of Elden Ring's map.
Huh.
It's just basically Elden Ring 2.
Is what they're working on.
Cool.
But they're also making an Elden Ring mobile game.
Yeah.
What?
They're
What?
that's being made right now. Yeah. It's gonna be free to play.
Elden Ring on the go.
What you mean by that?
Yeah,
What the
right.
hell?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Bandai Namco is just going crazy. They're like, they love Elden Ring.
Keep doing Elden Ring.
Keep more Elden Ring.
Elden Ring 2 is gonna come before
Charlie,
Bloodborne 2.
Are there any more or no?
I could grab more.
If you're okay with it.
Yeah, I can grab more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Actually, he is
Slow it down there, bud.
Dude, I'm not going to sleep tonight.
That's real.
Yeah,
Because
I'm staying up with Alex.
I got a very unfortunate text earlier today, and I have somewhere to be very, very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh yikes.
So
Not
we're gonna be
very
playing
happy
Elden
about
Ring
that.
until like 5 in the morning.
For a all-nighter.
Or Helldivers. Whatever you choose.
Dude, I want to play Helldivers. I
I
haven't
wanna
played in a couple days.
Okay,
I know,
I got it.
I wanna
Okay,
play Helldivers.
sorry about that. Instagram
You're
went
not going
down.
to bed either,
I had to
right?
reset my.
You're playing Helldivers tonight.
Okay, all right. Speaks for itself. Fortnite coach. Here we go.
You're supposed to play the game. Well, I don't even know why I hired you. I can play this game however I want. I don't care. I'm the coach, and the coach knows best. What? Now, box up. You're exposed. The enemies will touch you. What? With their bullets. Yo, enemy southwest. Do not snipe that enemy down there. You will miss. Yes, sir. Good luck. But next time, listen to the coach. You will miss. Do not do it. Oh, my God. What did I tell you? The coach knows best. Oh, shut up. Do not do it again. What? No. Hey, you were getting a 1-star review, and I'm never hiring.
Hold up.
Just imagine paying $5 and getting a little fucking 12-year-old squeaker like, okay, this is how we're gonna play Fortnite.
Imagine spending money on a Fortnite coach.
Yeah. Right.
He sounds like Bling Bling Boy.
Like, go make some money.
Sounds like fucking Bling Bling Boy. I had to find him.
Oh God.
Remember fucking Bling Bling?
Charlie out.
Dude,
Charlie's gone. He disappeared.
he's gone.
Forever.
No,
He just
I.
poofed away.
The fact that.
the podcast as well. It's been just you, Trevor.
Fuck, guys, it's just me. Welcome to
And
just
Pickle
Pit.
Rick over
Just Pit now.
Just noticed this Pickle Rick, fucking big
Shitter
plush
right next to
pickle.
us.
I don't know, dude. What is that?
He won that at round one. Round one, yeah, it was round one.
Pinkle
The
Rink.
brother man.
The brother man.
The
Solomon
brother
used to put
man.
his hat. Used to. God, dude, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God.
So sad, dude. God, I want to say so much, but it's good. It's good. He's
good.
living his life. He's living his
He's
life.
doing what's best for him.
He's doing what's best for him.
That's what matters.
And that is what matters.
But
But yeah, Alex,
what?
because this is a segment me and Solomon used to do, so I'm gonna do it to you because you're the guest. How was your day?
It was okay.
It was a good day.
It was okay up until I had to go to work.
That's fair. That's fair.
You already heard a little teaser in the car.
I did.
How awful work was.
I
but
did. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to talk about that?
Sorry to interrupt real quick. Do you want another Arctic Berry Truly or whatever the fuck this thing is?
What is this thing?
I don't know. It doesn't say the
Take
name of the
forbidden
drink.
beer.
Seattle Crack and Dry. Denali
Also,
Spirits.
Charlie, you missed it.
What?
I
Sounds powerful.
I asked him how his day was.
Yeah, I heard.
It has vodka, bitters,
Hurt.
and natural flavors.
Ooh, bitters.
Bitters.
My favorite.
What do you want?
That's like terp pearls for weed.
I'll try this.
Okay. I'll crack open.
Right?
I'm putting it right in the mic.
Oh my god.
Do it.
Ooh.
PlayStation
Look at that.
just
Look at that. Look at that.
tweeted
Oh, this is a
something. It says
beer.
dive.
Is it a beer?
This is a beer.
Oh shit.
That's alright.
Vodka? No, it's got vodka in it. It's not a beer.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
Wait, whoa,
Really?
whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa,
No. We're going clockwise.
We're curious.
We're going clockwise.
Really
Alcohol.
Caveman.
You like that?
Yeah, it went down
Whoa.
so nicely.
Yeah, but it's so fucking sour.
What?
Holy shit.
Does it have a lot of flavor
Yeah, it tastes like lemon.
really sour.
Whoa,
Whoa.
it tastes like lemonade.
That gets like
in ya?
your throat.
Alright,
Dude,
let's see
what?
what's going on.
It's-
No,
tastes,
I
tastes
like
like
it.
sweet ass
I like
lemonade.
it.
It's so sour.
That's hella sour though, but I like that. I like that a lot.
Bro just said hella in 2024.
And we
Dude.
say pog in
Have
2024.
you talked
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Crawford? That's like half of his vocabulary.
Bruh.
What word?
hella.
Hella.
Oh.
At least we're not like our sister podcast. Like
Like.
shout
Like.
out, not shouting out.
Shut
Fuck
me
you.
up. No. Someone's not
Like
here
those
anymore.
fucking.
Fucking
God damn
cares?
it. Awful people.
Awful people.
Awful
Fuck
human
them.
beings.
Whoa. I kind of. Is she gonna listen to this?
I hope
Is there a
so.
question?
I hope she's listening to this.
Bro,
Bro wants beef on the cat.
Nah.
she's been undelivered for like 4 days.
Has she?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Why?
Nah.
Why is that even a thing? Why is being delivered on 4 days even happening?
Because I don't know how to be like, hey, fuck you.
God damn it.
Hey,
You,
they're a sister
Briar,
podcast.
And
We-
fucking Isaac are so annoying with that.
Yeah,
It's not that hard.
I'm too nice, man.
Dude.
It's my red flag.
Why
I'm
is this
too nice.
But why be nice to a person
Was that your
who
baggage?
has made it very clear that she is just bad for us and doesn't intend to do any good?
Yeah, poor Solomon. R.I.P. R.I.P. R.I.P.
Change the subject.
He's dead. How about them signatures that we wrote on the fucking boards, guys?
Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him back here. One sec. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him back here, but he has to sign the table.
He has to sign the table.
For sure.
We should get some professional artists in here to do some. We need a logo.
We need a logo.
That'd be sick.
Let's
Speaking
ask
of-
Mr. Business.
We're gonna do Piss Pit merch. Not
merch.
now.
Yeah,
in the future.
right now.
Yeah.
In the future, Piss Pit merch. So
That will be coming.
stay tuned to pisspit.shop.
Piss Pit shop.
Like, we're not gonna be one of those people where like we hit like, you know, finally like 50 views. We're like, we can fucking start selling shit.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna have a digital store, and you have to get piss bucks. Buy stuff.
NFTs. Pisspit NFTs.
It's just a picture of Trevor's face.
It's that one that's on the Discord. It's me going like this.
50 piss bucks.
Piss,
Piss credits.
You can get a prescription.
Shut the
Dude,
fuck up.
whatever our logo is, I'm gonna get tattooed. That's gonna be my first tattoo.
I'm gonna get it right here.
Right across the neck.
Get it right across the. I
We
will get
are
it.
Piss Pit.
I will get that.
I'm gonna get it
logo on
across my
arm now.
lower back.
Tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the things. Is we are piss pit. That's gonna probably be the merch.
It's gonna be a slogan.
Almost drunk.
Because that's what.
Oh, not the Zin.
Nope.
Was that what you said afterwards?
Yeah,
After
yeah,
Solomon
yeah.
let us know.
What kind are those?
The no flavor.
The no flavor.
want
flavor?
The,
Yeah,
the
that's
just
very
straight.
pleased.
Yeah,
Just
'cause
nicotine.
The flavors are what hurt.
You don't like
Yeah.
mint? I like the mint ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I think before I ever tried nicotine, I tried a mint one from my dad, a mint 6 milligram. Holy
Yeah.
fuck, dude!
On
many
Planet,
milligrams
on
is
Planet
that?
9.
It was terrible. Was that?
Dude,
How many milligrams is that?
These are 6s. I'm used to
Oh.
it now, but before I ever did nicotine, I felt like I got Randy Orton on the fucking brain.
Dude,
It was
the-
crazy.
the last time I did a Zin was at a Christmas party where I was
Christmas party.
a Christmas party where I was extremely fucked up. I was drunk as fuck, and
Intoxicated.
one of the guys there had Zins, and I was like, "Yo,"
I hate these when drinking.
I was like, "Yo, can I bum a
That's really
Zin
the
off
only
ya?"
time I can tolerate
I was like,
them.
Can I bum a pack off?
let me bum a Zin off ya, and he gave me one, and I was on fucking
You're like,
planet shrooms, dude. I was
bro, had a trim.
I was so fucking
had one beer, what was
just
it like?
drunk, and then it was just like, I wasn't
Your
vaping or
head was
anything.
clean.
I
He's
was
on
just-
Jupiter.
yeah, dude, it was crazy.
That's another merch
I had
we're
to
gonna
spit
do.
that shit
Jupiter.
out.
We're getting on the money, by the way.
Jupiter.
Feed us ideas. We're not giving you anything. I was really rude. Sorry. I was hoping for like someone to say something.
Fuck you!
I'm kidding. I love you so much. Did you know that? What does your sweatshirt say? Empire?
Empire.
Empire.
Says Empire.
Ah,
Oh, that was cute.
dude.
And then the back says stream of consciousness, whatever that means. It just sounds edgy as fuck.
Can we
Dude,
just do
I-
like a 30-minute segment where Nikki just does ASMR?
I had
No.
this Zoomies hoodie during my 16-year-old edgy phase. And you remember
We all remember that.
No, you remember the Astro World hoodies that dropped, the black like with the fancy rainbow writing shit
Yeah.
that just
Of course,
everyone freaked out about. It was literally that exact writing, but it just said emotional on the front.
Dude, I love those hoodies where it just said like damaged. And, like the emo girls would be like, oh my god, that's so mean. Becky,
Distraught.
it speaks to me. And feeds my
What is
soul.
it? No Friends Club or what's that brand?
Dead Friends.
No,
Dead Friends?
No,
No?
it's something club, like Lonely Club.
Wait, are
Lonely-
you talking about the something antisocial club?
Yeah,
or whatever?
Antisocial Club. Yeah,
That's what it
Antisocial
is?
Club. Yeah,
Antisocial club.
yeah,
And they'd be the most non-antisocial people on the planet.
yeah.
It'd be like they'd like come up to you and they'd start talking to you and you're like, no? Okay.
You're like, guys, look, I like trends.
I remember the ripped jeans were so cool. Ripped jeans are so sick. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
they're not.
They're so sick.
Ripped jeans are so fucking 16-year-old
Keep your fucking
basic.
jeans
Nah,
intact.
dude, they're 16-year-old core or they're hardcore death metal core. There's no in between with the ripped jeans, man.
I can't wear jeans anymore because I only have 2 pairs of jeans that don't have rips in them. Although I refuse to wear ripped jeans anymore.
Dude,
Really?
jeans in general fucking suck. I never wear jeans unless I have to.
I love me some khakis. I mean, those aren't
Khakis,
jeans.
yeah, for
Khakis are
sure.
sick.
I like black
That
jeans.
that is my like formal wear. If I'm
Yeah,
not wearing like
yeah.
sweatpants, khakis or something.
Dude,
I never wear jeans.
What kind of pants do you wear at work?
jeans.
This motherfucker type of guy.
Speaking of formal wear,
I don't like jeans.
Sometime we should get the whole group together and like go to a super fancy restaurant and just fucking
No, we should go to
Direct out.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, just fucking
Suits and
suits.
briefcases, and sit down and be like, we'd like a coffee.
Pop the briefcases and we have our Big Mac in there.
From a different McDonald's.
We just sit down in the McDonald's. We already have Big Macs in our briefcases.
They're like, did we get you? Yeah, no, not at all.
No, we're good. We were at Bonnie.
We
were
came
in
from
Bonnie
Bonnie
Lake.
Lake.
You're like, I don't need your services. I already received some.
Slip them a
Does
10.
this count as loitering?
We technically have food.
I have your food
Yeah.
from a different place.
You can make this. I
Speaking-
like the idea of
Speaking of McDonald's, oh my fucking god! You remember?
McDonald's.
Remember when we were probably 15, 16, and Mike would send everyone a dick pic for their birthday?
Yes,
I
very
remember
much.
that.
Yeah,
I-
and there's
Unfortunately, and I will say unfortunately, never got one.
wow, that sucks for you.
I know.
And
LU.
there
I
was
know.
the
That's so
iconic
unfortunate.
one. I'm pretty sure it went to Crawford
With
for
the
his
McChicken?
birthday in the
Yeah.
McDonald's bathroom with a McChicken on his dick.
Yeah.
Do you know? Have you guys heard the aftermath of that story?
No.
No.
So he goes into
There's
the bath.
more?
He goes into the bathroom with this McChicken, sticks his dick in it, takes a picture.
I'm curious on how he got hard.
right.
Yeah.
right.
Did he look at the big chicken and be like, fuck?
Yeah.
Sticks his dick in it, takes the picture, sends it to Crawford, wraps the McChicken back up, walks out of the bathroom, goes
I
up to the
have heard
front
this.
counter, and says that the McChicken had no mayo or it was defective or something, and gives it back to the McDonald's employees and gets a new McChicken.
They probably.
Threw it
I
away.
mean, they probably threw it away.
No,
Defective.
I'd like to think that they have like
This
some guy in the
McChicken
back
was
named
defective?
Gary that he just eats all the rejected ones, and they're like, Gary, we got a fucking McChicken for you. He's like, yeah. And he just eats the whole thing.
It wasn't just a shit ton of mayo.
Did you hear that?
No.
It hit the headset. It was like, thong.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
anything from the headset doesn't come through.
Oh, okay.
Here.
So
It's
you're
just,
good.
it's just
You're
the
good.
mic.
You're
Yeah.
good. But if you go,
If you deep throat your mic,
I just.
see, they way to go. God, we're never having you back.
Alex is canceled. Alex is canceled.
Nah, I'm canceled.
Speaking of
Who can I
canceled,
talk to?
would you like to say your apparently
You're good.
apparently weekly segment at this point?
I feel like it's just not the same without him here.
Okay, so you're done talking about that tragic day of American history
The
that happened
funniest day on
on
planet Earth.
dude, dude,
What is going on?
9/11.
dude, bro, fucking probably 3 weeks ago.
Dude, I
Just goes-
misspoke.
He goes, I fucking love 9/11.
No.
And then I'm like, dude, you can't say that. And he's like, no, unironically. And I was like, dude.
I
And he's
meant
like,
to say ironically.
Yeah, that makes it so much better.
Unironically,
dude,
it's great.
if we ever blow up, someone's gonna clip that, and you're done.
I'm
You're
not done. No, it is so.
You're just gonna have to post on X. Sorry, I'm not going to Twitter on X. Say,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
Twix.
I was a kid back then. I sincerely apologize for my
I
actions.
was a mere child.
That's all everyone else does, and then everyone forgets in 2 weeks.
Walks into the YouTube frame.
Guys.
You probably know I'm here. I'm gonna
Common
not
YouTuber.
look directly into the camera. I'm gonna avoid eye contact because
Like you're reading a script. You're
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna be like,
Looking down at your knees.
I'm sorry for what I did.
you're like, this teleprompter's so fucking slow.
I go and like edit something for that month. I'm already ready. I'm already writing my apology video.
For
On
9/11
the
for
piss-
9/11
on-
incident.
Yeah.
on
that's
the
how
on the
I
Piss
feel.
Pit YouTube channel.
On the Piss Pit YouTube channel, yeah.
Which I'm sorry the podcasts aren't up yet. It's just really hard for me
We
to
should
find
say
the.
sorry to this guy. It's the
Yeah.
only reason why he hasn't listened yet.
It's really hard for
It's
me
not
to
on
find
YouTube.
find the effort to just fucking export all those. It takes
It takes a lot.
forever.
The one thing that I will say, Charlie, though, is the longer you wait, the more it's gonna be.
Yeah, the more episodes
Yeah,
you record,
yeah,
the longer
yeah.
it's gonna take.
To be fair, I've been exporting them through video files recently, so all the new ones are ready to go. I just want to post them in order.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
I got to get the old ones going.
And we're also thinking about doing subscription-based
no,
podcasts.
we're not. We're not. We're eligible for it, but
Subscribe
we're
to our
not.
Patreon.
We're not gonna make you guys pay to watch our podcast. Fuck that. That's not how this works. That's not Piss Pit.
That's not Piss Pit. That's not Piss Pit. It was never Piss Pit. Piss Pit was never about money, honestly.
It wasn't. It was about my fucking mental health.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go pissing in people's pits like
No,
that.
no,
you
no,
know?
no,
no.
no. That's not what it means.
Yeah.
Hey,
That is not what the acronym stands for.
It just happens to sound like a bodily function in a hole. All right. And a long pit.
a long one.
A long pit.
Speaking
Dude,
of,
we
speaking
have
of
a piss
pits,
pit.
trenches, trench warfare.
World War One.
No, yeah, we do have a piss pit.
We do have a piss pit.
There's a hole in my backyard that is the pee hole.
It's the pee hole.
So I guess you could
We should
theoretically
start
call
calling
it
it
the
the
piss pit. Yeah, that's
Pee-hole?
crazy.
That's just another word for piss pit.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
Maybe you should guys just name your podcast Beehole.
No, piss pit.
No,
Oh,
Because piss pit is an acronym. It's not
Yeah.
like
What
piss
does it
pit.
stand for?
I'm not gonna say it
Cannot
live.
say.
I'll
What?
tell you after the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, bad.
It'll be like one of those mysteries. You know how like there's faceless YouTubers. There's, you know,
Dude, are we gonna do the dream face reveal?
They're just
what do you mean? Like one day we're gonna like. It's gonna be like a big. It's like when oh my God! It's like
we're
when
gonna-
Staples revealed their new logo.
it's just gonna be the most underwhelming. Fucking
No, it's
reveal.
like the dream face reveal.
Again, a very underwhelming.
Very
fucking
underwhelming.
reveal.
Yeah,
He's going like
And
this the whole
yeah,
time.
the fucking the jawline shot.
Speaking of dream,
Bro's fucking mewing the whole time.
did you guys know that he's like not a good person?
Oh,
Oh yeah, he's a horrible person.
I didn't
He's a
know that
he's a
until
piece of
recently.
Shit. Yeah, he's a
I
piece
thought he
of
was
shit.
a great person.
No, he is a
I thought
piece
he
of
was
shit.
A good guy.
No,
That's
not at all.
crazy.
So I'm assuming you just figured out the whole Darwin situation where he gets Darwin, the voice actor, drunk and.
No, I didn't hear about
Okay,
that.
well.
So that was a while ago.
was a while ago.
Darwin is one of the people who voiced Gumball in The Amazing World of Gumball.
I did hear about.
he was
Yeah,
an
yeah,
underage.
Darwin.
got
no,
him
his
drunk.
name's not Darwin. I fucked it
I
up.
don't know what his actual name
His
is.
name is
so I was just going off
he
what you're
voices
saying.
Gumball. Darwin is the fish.
Darwin
My
is the
bad.
fish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. No, now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
That makes
I
sense.
apologize. Here it is. I apologize for what I did.
I'm pretty
But yeah,
sure. I'm pretty sure.
4
Ken-
seconds
some
ago.
old tweets always come up, but of some like him saying the N word or some shit.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much every popular
That's-
Minecraft YouTuber, right?
Let's be real. It's everyone when they were younger.
Yeah.
It's kind of
That's yeah. It's
just about everybody who's like got a big voice has probably said it once in their life, and it's gonna surface. It's just there's a really big stigma about the word.
it's
And
a
it-
really big stigma about it.
Trevor,
really fair.
Trevor, we're not big yet. This is your time to say it. This is your time to get it out.
I do not need to get it out.
You're not feeling it right.
I have never had to get it out. But like you got to think about it. Like when it was like Call of Duty lobbies, they say words and words like that.
Dude,
it's because
I-
you're a child. And you
Yeah.
don't understand what that word means. You just know it's a bad word. It's like saying fuck.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I want to say
You wouldn't
that.
say that.
No, I had a very good understanding of what that word
Did
meant.
you?
There's a
Okay.
stigma around it. There's always been a stigma
No.
around it.
Trevor, you know my brother and sister look like, right? I very much knew.
Oh, so you know.
knew what that
You
word
know.
meant from a very young age.
You definitely know.
And-
Like as a kid, I didn't really know. I wasn't
Yeah.
sheltered.
No,
but,
yeah,
like,
for sure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
If you don't grow around, black people, you don't really know that's a bad word.
Yeah.
Like, when my mom told me that it's okay for black people to say it, but white people cannot say it, blew my fucking mind. I was like, there's a word that only some people can say? Really?
You're like that's wild, mom. No.
Why
no.
do you say it? Because my mom would fucking say it so much.
That's
We're
crazy.
not saying her name.
That's a
by the
crazy
way.
call.
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But she would, and it was when she was like way younger, like a
So
child.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by like.
good thing I muted. Good thing I muted that mic.
That went right into your
Good,
dick.
good thing I muted that.
But that's what I mean. Like everybody has some bad shit that they did, and it's gonna surface.
Everybody
if
has
you,
a past.
if
Has
you have
a
a big
past.
voice. Yeah.
I've got this coworker who.
Hold, real quick, Nikki. Just so you know, we're talking about the N word.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Favorite
you're back.
word.
Okay. So I've got this coworker who he just says a lot of things. He says
Is
a
this
lot.
the
a lot of funny things.
coworker you've talked about where you said that thing about the underage lady?
He's one of them. There's two
Okay.
of them.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
there
yeah,
a
yeah,
pair.
Yeah.
It's a pair.
So he'll just say that word. He'll just slang it
Just
around.
slang
and
it.
he's not African American. He's Mexican.
Caucasian. Oh, okay.
No, he's Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I hate that it's like kind of socially acceptable for anybody but white people to say it.
No, it's not acceptable for him to say it. No,
It's not, but-
no,
no,
it's not.
it's-
But
And-
nobody's gonna bat an eye at it.
in
as
our
if,
middle
like,
school-
one of us said it.
In our middle school, that the Mexicans would say that.
Yeah,
They would say that.
And
Yeah,
high school.
Yeah,
And
and
because
high
the-
school too.
It's
Yeah.
because we didn't have any black people at our school,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
Yeah.
So they could just do whatever they
Real.
wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he slings that word around, and the craziest one though is he'll just like he'll see another Mexican at a job site, and he'll be like, "Fucking Peener." I'm like, dude, you're Mexican.
Look at yourself.
I'm like you're being racist against your own kind here, dude. And he's like, I don't associate with them. Like, what
I'm
the fuck?
Americanized.
Like what? Like
Can you even say that?
I can say that.
I don't know.
I'm repeating a story.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it
In that
myself.
sense, it's
It's
so
a quote.
So we can just say the
Close.
N word.
I don't know
Is that?
about
Is that?
That's different.
I mean,
It's-
I don't think we,
It's the same principle, but that
I'm
one's
just talking
a
about.
lot
I'm just
riskier.
talking about
It's the same
refried
principle
beans.
as, like, there was one. It was like a person, whatever. That, they're like, someone called someone a midget, and they're like, that's actually
dude,
the
it's
N-word.
little person.
That's
You
a
can't say
that's
that.
a great word.
Yeah,
to be
and he's
fair.
like, well,
It
we're
is.
saying midget right now, and we're not even saying the other word. So I
John
think
Mulaney.
yeah. I forgot the comedian, so I wasn't gonna say
It's
it.
when you compare two words and you can say one of them. The one you can't say is definitely the worst word.
It's definitely
of
the
two.
worst word. Yeah.
That reminds me of this comedian that our boss used to. He follows a lot of comedians, and he always just showed us these stand-up comedy routines. And there's this one he always repeated all the time. He said it all the time. And how did it go? How did it go?
Our boss?
Our boss, yeah,
Motherfucking Asian.
yeah. So he's like, it's crazy how you can say things
This
one
is
way.
Bill Burr saying this, by the way.
You can
hell
say
yeah.
things
Bill
one
Burr,
way
yeah.
and no one bats an eye, but you say it another way, and it's like fucking, I don't know, whatever. you know?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy, yeah.
I can say it.
And yeah, you know what I was gonna say, but I was
Yeah.
gonna say it.
I'll say if you don't, I
Yeah,
know the whole
um,
thing.
So it was
I'll let
like
you cook,
it was like I was in a line at a store the other day, whatever, and this guy he said something like, those Asian motherfuckers, blah 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 blah, and like no one bats an eye.
All right,
but
no, I'm taking over.
Okay.
I'm taking over. All right, because he still says it to this day. He was walking into a laundromat, and he was like, "Hey, oh fuck, okay." So it was a
All right, I got this.
It was like, this motherfucking Asian, this Asian motherfucker walks in the room. He's like, "Oh, what does motherfucking Asian do?" I come in this fucking Asian walk in here, and he's like, "Whoa, what year is it?"
God. I think in that case he was talking about like when a black guy is like,
Yeah.
and this Asian motherfucker comes in. He's
No,
like,
it's-
but
well,
it's
when
'cause
I
one-
say
it's
it,
not even-
this fucking Asian guy.
It's not even that. It's just the
One of
the
those
way you
sentences
say it.
is descriptive, and the other is clearly
Derogatory.
foul
Derogatory.
sounding,
Yeah.
derogatory.
Yeah.
But one is describing a person.
it's the same thing, but yeah, no, it's
It's a describing word. That's why it's like fuck is such a versatile word.
Oh yeah.
I love
It is
the
such a
word fuck.
good word. It really is.
I love fuck.
Because like we used to use a kid be like fucking fuck, but now it's like this motherfucker, and you're like, okay, we're talking about a guy, and I'm like, fuck this guy. You're like, okay, screw that guy.
It's like
I fucking love it. You're like, oh, he
I fucked
really
this
loves
bitch.
it. Yeah, I fucked this bitch. Oh, he had sex.
it's like one of the only words that can be used as a verb, adjective, everything.
Yes.
You can
It's
even use it in
crazy.
places where it doesn't make sense, and people
Yeah.
will be like, ha!
You can use it for comedy.
real.
I can be like, what the fuck? And people are like, ha ha, that's so funny. As I said it to like, you
Dude,
know.
he said the fuck word.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that's funny.
Frog.
This is gonna be the first episode that I don't put explicit content.
Yeah, you shouldn't. We're talking about those fucked up shit. But like, it's weird, the word and curse words in general. When you're a kid, it's adult language.
Mm-hmm.
It's inappropriate. But when you're adult, it's childish. If
Yeah.
you say fuck all the time or shit, balls, piss, tits, like you're like, oh, that's so immature. But when you're a kid, they're like,
Well, it's because
But it's just part of like
that.
it's a part of most adults' vocabs.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Shit, fuck.
I had one of my English teachers in middle school tell all of her students each period that if you swear, then it makes you look like an unintelligent person. And I was like, what are you basing that off of? And who the fuck are you to say that? Dumb bitch. I hated that fucking teacher.
Who was it?
I would love to say. I can't, bro.
This is.
Well, okay.
Can you give signs to where we would know?
Yeah, we would know.
I would not.
Thunder Mountain, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
English teacher.
English
Yeah.
teacher.
Big
yeah.
thighs.
Yeah. Big everything.
Yeah.
Bro.
Her name kind of means.
Trevor wanted to
means
pipe.
street.
No.
It was like she had massive thighs.
She had like
that thigh gap.
Oh my God.
Squidward after he ate all the Krabby Patty's thighs.
Oh, real.
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 Good description.
That's a great description. Holy shit. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm not even kidding.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. That's crazy. That's great.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
This is crazy. Middle
It's
school.
like-
You
it's
guys wanna
like,
talk about
uh,
middle school?
I don't want to talk about middle
I have
I-
I have a photo from 7 years ago of him, and I took a photo of him now. It was on my story.
I saw that. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
But going back to what you said about the thighs, I mean, I'm,
Okay.
I'm all for like people realizing they need to change in life and fixing whatever's going on. But
I feel
really,
a butt
really,
is coming on.
really obese people that go and start working out and get super muscular. Like they don't look good. Like they have like all these like flaps and stretch marks.
The loose
like,
skin, yeah.
all the loose skin. Like, go you. I'm glad you're healthy now and you're doing good and you feel better about yourself. But
Tread light?
it doesn't look
The
good.
previous damage is still apparent.
Right.
Yeah.
But
That's when surgery has to come in, sadly.
But in their eyes, which is very much fair, it looks better than what they did.
Oh,
at
for sure,
first.
for sure.
They have something to be proud of themselves for.
100%. 100%.
And for people that are that obese, it takes a lot of courage to
And it
do
takes
that.
years.
Years, too.
But like
It's
just
dedication.
seeing them flex it on TikTok, I'm like, you don't look that good. I'm gonna be real. You don't look that good.
But you have
That's
all the
fair.
people in the TikTok is just a fucking cancerous place.
Cesspool.
TikTok is brain rot.
TikTok is brain rot.
Brain rot.
Point
This
proven.
kid's been on TikTok too much. Jesus.
We're just gonna start doing W's for all of our R's.
I will. Will we?
I
guess
really
we will.
like Piss Pit.
I really wanted to like delete TikTok, but I don't use like any other social media other than TikTok and Snapchat. So like when I'm just sitting there and I need something to just occupy me, I don't know what I would do.
I was
Just
saying,
put
I
on
was
YouTube.
gone for hours the couple of days, and you said it felt like minutes because you were just.
No, I was on YouTube.
Oh, you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I've been.
social
That's what
media?
I've been using as
Social
a
media?
filler because I used to just only watch YouTube, and I'm trying to get back to it because TikTok I feel my fucking brain shrinking.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
at least with
After
YouTube, you can watch
every
like
swipe.
30 to 40-minute videos.
Longer
and-
than that, dude.
Like
Longer than
I
that.
feel like when
I
you're getting
love YouTube.
that much information, like on TikTok, it's just literal fucking clip after clip after clip.
Yeah, it's
and I feel
so
like,
much
I
information.
feel like when you're ingesting that much or your brain is taking in that much information at once, it's like fucking exhausting because you're like having a new fucking thought every 15 to 20 seconds or
But
so.
isn't it crazy how like you'll get one of those TikToks that's like 3 minutes long and you can't sit through the whole thing?
No.
Yeah.
It's,
absolutely.
But you can watch a 2-hour movie or whatever. But going back to what you were saying, like TikTok is destroying our generation. Like
For sure.
my ex, every time I tried to sit down and watch a movie with her, she could not get through a whole movie.
Yeah,
because
I
her
hate
attention
that,
span was so horrible because she was always on TikTok. You can only focus on something for 15 seconds, and then it's the new thing. That's the next thing.
If it doesn't capture you within 8 seconds, done. Like,
It's which is crazy. That's
Yeah.
insane.
I heard that like a lot of reasons why movies don't do like long shots anymore is because of that attention span.
People
Because
don't
our
pay attention
attention
to it.
span.
you
has
have to cut
drawn
every so
down, yes.
often.
that's why when that one movie came out,
1917.
1917.
yeah,
I
and
think
it
that
was
movie's
one
fucking
shot.
sick.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
people
That
thought
movie's-
that movie was crazy.
I think that movie's awesome.
But that's also the fact that they had something going on. Again, had something going on, but it was interesting. Like it was like, it just felt like you were in the fucking trenches with them, and they were. Oh my god, I don't want.
It's just it's crazy though. Like
could
people
rant.
people can't get through like the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
Like I will admit there's parts in more so in the first and second one where there's some boring parts, specifically the first one where there's a lot of build up, a lot of talking, building the story. But once you get through it, it is one of the most greatest cinematic masterpieces of
Yeah.
all time.
And part of it is like you want all that lore. You want to be like invested in inside the fucking movie.
That's
with it.
also what I feel like is wrong with Marvel movies today. They try to go straight to the action. Mm-hmm. They're like,
Well, it's because of today's generation.
boom,
Yeah.
exactly.
You have to switch because they're trying to please the mass. They're not trying to please the diehard Marvel fans that want all the lore. They're trying to please them. They want money.
That's
It's all
why I
the biggest
really,
crowd.
I really like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because it took time.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is an insane movie.
With those
It is
characters.
a fucking masterpiece.
And it's nothing like the first two. That's what's crazy. It is completely different. All the build up and the storytelling with Rocket and his past
It's a
and
way more sad
It is
movie.
extremely
Even
emotional.
just like without Rocket, like just what they're all going through. Star-Lord having to deal with Gamora, accepting that he will not be with Gamora ever.
Oh my god, dude.
the
Like,
that
that
is the
hurts.
only movie that's like brought tears to my eyes.
Dude,
I remember looking at you in
almost
the
cried.
theater and you were like,
the three
like,
Guardians
you
of the Galaxy movies, but specifically 3. I've never cried, laughed, and been angrier in
Throughout one movie.
in a 2-hour span.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at the end, spoiler alert, when you think he's gonna die and they hold that shot for so long and tears.
Like, yeah, at first you're
Bawling,
like, they're
dude.
not going to kill him, and then you're like, oh, he might be dead.
And then
He might be dead.
And then he comes back and it's all happy and you're all good and you're like, oh, the movie's about to end. And then he goes and sees his grandpa and then I'm just bawling again.
Dude,
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
opens that door and his grandpa's like, knows who it is.
Yeah, he's like, Peter.
immediately,
Dude,
I'm getting goosebumps
about
right
to
now.
cry.
I'm
Dude,
goosebumps
yeah.
right now,
Dude.
Shit.
Dude. And then the post-credit scene where he's like, you want a 40-year-old or 50-year-old man out there mowing your lawn. It's fucking right back to the comedy.
Yeah,
It's
and,
just-
and it works.
That's why
such a
I'm also
beautiful
excited
movie.
for the new DCU because James Gunn is directing it all. He knows how to put a comic book movie together and make you laugh, cry, hate yourself.
Dude,
I've always been
piss
so
shit.
depressed that DCU's nowhere near MCU. And
nowhere near.
Because
Nowhere near.
growing up, I've always liked DC comics more. And-
I like DC more than Marvel.
I think
Yeah,
DC has
for
better
sure.
heroes and villains.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Frankly.
I completely disagree with that. Actually,
okay.
Oh,
I think
new conversation.
Pitched a
I think DC superheroes are kind of mid. I think Superman is just fucking bullshit. I just like he can do
What?
anything. He can
Well, they need a base fucking superhero who is just
He like
Like,
was the
I-
first
I-
superhero.
I- like-
yeah.
I can understand where you're coming from.
Would you say that Captain Marvel is Marvel's Superman?
No, Vision
No.
is.
Vision?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Adam
hated.
Warlock is. Adam Warlock.
I hate that I hate.
Comic book Adam Warlock is their
Yeah,
Superman.
yeah, for
and
sure.
I get that he has kryptonite, like that's his weakness. But like I hate that basically nothing can stop him. I like
think
weaknesses. I like a point
the-
where they're down, where you know.
the show Superman and Lois does a really good job because he has a family, so that grounds him
Okay.
as he
okay,
needs
I've
to
never
protect
seen
his
it.
family.
I really want to see that show, but
It's
I
so
don't,
good.
I don't have Apple TV.
I
So
will.
good.
I
It's
will.
on
Or is it Paramount?
Hulu.
It's Hulu? I
think
it
it's
was.
Hulu.
I thought it was Apple.
No, it's not Apple. I know that
Oh.
for sure.
I will say,
Sorry.
as far as superhero movies go, one of my favorite trilogies might be The Dark Knight.
Oh, that
trilogy.
is
trilogy
good movie.
that is the
insane.
best
Good, dude.
trilogy.
And then when
of any
they hit us
superhero.
just recently with the Joker movie,
Oh
that
my
movie is
God.
incredible.
I just
my
watched
God.
that.
That
a couple
movie
weeks ago
really
for the
is
first time.
so
super good.
good. It is just
What
it's-
upset me so much is my aunt and my uncle watched it and said it's so boring.
dude.
so
So
stupid."
many people said they hated it. It was
Yeah.
too
Right?
sad. It was too boring. It was too slow. But it's so
Do you
cra-
not know who the fucking Joker
It's
is?
just
right?
so cool seeing how far they got into the mental shit. Just time after time, they're just throwing shit at him the whole time. The whole time he's getting shit on.
And you're like, he's
they
gonna
steal
break.
the sign. They
He's
steal,
gonna break.
and you know he's gonna break at some point. And then that train scene, you're just like, oh my fucking. And then he's dancing in his fucking room after that shit. And the scene where he finally gets on live TV, the show that he's been watching his entire life, that he's obsessed with, he loves that guy, and he pulls the fucking gun and shoots him on live TV.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like,
So I'm glad you mentioned that scene specifically because when I watched it, that whole movie, like, you know, like as a human being among other people, like the shit he's doing is fucked up.
Yeah.
But the whole movie, you're fucking supporting him.
Yeah,
dude.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, he's the
when
protagonist.
he did the whole "you get what you fucking deserve" and blew that guy's face off on TV,
It's-
I was like, "Fuck
Dude,
yeah!"
it's just-
I was so excited.
For me, it was just jaw drop.
It was.
My
the,
jaws
the
never
music
drop.
too, building up to it, and you're because the whole movie it makes it seem like he's gonna shoot himself.
Yeah, right.
He's like,
yeah,
he's gonna
yeah,
kill himself
yeah.
on live TV, and then he goes, bam, and you're like,
And then he gets
There's the
and then he
Joker.
gets praised in the
Praised.
streets.
oh my god.
It's a
all of
great
those
movie.
people start following him, and that's like where Batman starts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
that's
That it was
when
so cool how
Gotham-
they tied it into the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
That's when Gotham like hit its low of its crime, and that's because Batman is born.
Yeah.
Batman
of all
is
that.
boring, but his villains are so cool. Like, Okay,
Scarecrow's
except
a
for
No, not
great
Born.
villain.
Born.
Oh, Born.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said boring. I was
No.
gonna be like, whoa.
Batman's
I
not
can-
boring.
Batman's not boring.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's not
the
boring.
fucking Batman movie that came out,
The new one,
the Batman.
it was awesome.
So-
That is my
Really good.
besides the Dark Knight. That's my second favorite Batman movie ever. I love it.
All of the actors were really good. What I liked is like in the Dark Knight movies, Batman's like this impenetrable fucking fortress,
Yeah.
basically.
Like when he
But
shows up.
in the Batman, the newest movie, he's still learning shit. He's still really young.
So he gets
his fucking ass beat sometimes.
Yeah.
And I like
Yeah.
that.
That first scene where he shows up and it's like raining and he's like in the dark and he shows up out of the dark. Like as a viewer, you're like, oh, he's gonna fuck those guys up, and then you're like, oh, he's kind of getting fucked up himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that in the middle of fights, he's still doing the Batman thing. He's still fucking shit up, but he's taking blows and shit. It's because it's unrealistic for him to just be flawless every time.
Yeah.
I like that because he is an actual human being who has a fucking super suit and is really physically fit.
Yeah.
Like he's not a fucking
god.
Naruto character.
Yeah.
Dude. He has to take some damage, and I like that they did that a lot in that.
One of the
So-
cool scenes in that movie though is the hallway where the lights are off and all you see is the gun flashes.
Oh, yeah.
And he's fucking
Yeah.
shit up.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm really bad with the actors, but how do you feel about the
Hate
guy
it.
who played
Hate it.
Twilight
hate it.
being the Batman?
I loved the movie. Hated the actor.
I love you
You
guys.
don't like Robert
I
Pattinson?
love Robert Pattinson.
I see the issue I have. Okay, thank you, Robert Patterson.
Gotcha.
The issue I have with it, like, no, he played a great role. He did a great job, but every time I see his face, I just think Twilight,
yeah, exactly.
and that was the issue. And I mean, we have that stigma with multiple actors. That's why people like
Bryan Cranston with Breaking Bad.
Exactly. He doesn't
Walter
get
White.
hired to anything else because
Well, he
you
does.
just see Walter White.
No, okay, that's not a bad. I didn't know you were going with that. He's fucking Bryan Cranston. He gets hired.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to think. Who would you think?
They're like those
Chandler from Friends.
Yeah, like there's like
I've never seen him in anything else but
actors
fucking Friends.
from shows from our childhood, like Disney Channel shows and shit. They don't get casted at anything because you
Yeah.
just see them as that.
Bella
And
Thorne will
that's-
always be fucking.
That's sick. Like
Shake It Up.
they're super iconic.
Phoebe.
But
Phoebe, something like that.
Phoebe.
it's just I mean, it sucks. I can
yeah.
only see him as Twilight.
Yeah.
Like,
And it will never
know
change.
that,
That's what
um,
sucks about that stigma, though, because he's a
He's
really
he's a
good actor.
great
dude.
actor, and it doesn't matter how many Batman movies he's in, he will always be Twilight.
He'll always be a vampire.
He'll always be a twinkling vampire.
But I wanted to, speaking of actors, I wanted to roll back to the Joker, just including the new movie. Who's your favorite Joker? Who's the best Joker?
Disincluding the newest.
Disincluding
Heath
the newest
Ledger,
one.
dude.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Heath Ledger is so
yeah,
good.
Heath Ledger. That's just to clarify, because I am really bad with actors. I'm fairly confident who you're talking about. Dark Knight Rises, or Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
And honestly, if he was gonna be utilized correctly, I feel like he could have been a top 2 Jared Leto. If the
Really?
Yes, because he had a lot of improvised scenes and cut scenes that were leaked.
That's
where he's
controversial.
Terrifying. I know, but he put his heart and soul, and then they cut almost all of his screen time to the
The
three
stupid shit.
the
we
three
saw,
fucking
yeah.
scenes we saw where
Yeah.
he was just shit.
Yeah.
There was like one scene that came out in like like extended cut or whatever of like a scene where he was like interrogating someone. And it was terrifying. I was like, oh, that's sick. Where was that? Where was that in the movie? Why did we get a fucking
So, yeah.
Joker?
So I'm gonna rewatch the Dark Knight series now because this has got me excited for it. But I love in the Dark Knight the second one where Heath Ledger he tells everyone a different story about the marks on his face. Oh, my mom grabbed a knife and cut my lips. Oh, I did this to myself, and it just shows how fucking just crazy he is. Obviously, help me with the actor, the newest Joker. That's the best Joker.
Joaquin.
Yeah, that's the best.
Joaquin Phoenix.
That is the best.
Joaquin
That is the best
Phoenix.
Joker of all time. I mean, he starved himself for that role.
Joaquin Phoenix is
himself look
such
all
a
fucked
method
up.
actor.
It's
He actually searched up
crazy.
people who have that laughing condition. That was a condition.
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
hysterically laugh. He's researched that like properly so he could portray that the mental
He
health.
made it look like it was truly involuntary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
not want to be laughing, but he had to.
Like that scene where it's
Because
I
like
mean,
you can tell like when he's crying in like
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
emotion, but he has no choice but to laugh,
But
and
to
it's like
laugh.
hard to watch.
Yeah.
and
I
it's,
just-
I laughed when he had his card. Sorry, I can't
Like
stop laughing.
on the bus scene.
Yes.
Where he's just like trying, but he can't.
he
stop.
cannot
Yeah.
stop.
and
laughing.
it's
so
sad
bad.
because like he's mentally fucked up, but he is also aware of how that looks to other
Yeah,
people, and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Fuck,
Yeah.
what do I do?"
I
I
mean,
can't stop laughing. It's not funny. Someone died.
One of the most iconic scenes, just in general in cinema for me, is like I've already mentioned it. Him dancing in his apartment, just with his shirt off
After
just,
he killed the 3 people.
Yeah, it's crazy just how skinny he is, and that's real. He
Yeah.
just did that to himself. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I know he's getting paid millions, but would millions make you starve yourself for weeks
For a
to
fucking
look like
movie.
that?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Potentially. Depends.
If-
Like
He almost won Best Actor.
He should have.
If
He
I
should have.
loved my craft that much, probably, yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
it is incredible. But speaking of best actors, who's the best Spider-Man? This one's extremely
So I'll just say this now. I hate Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Okay.
I don't fucking like it at all.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
No, that is 50. Some people are gonna say "fuck you,"
Yeah.
and
for
the other
sure.
people are gonna say,
And to them I say
You're
fuck you
right.
too. Those movies suck.
I have the most controversial one.
You're going to say Garfield.
"Dude, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
say
Andrew
Garfield.
Garfield."
Garfield
Fuck you.
is a
Fuck
really
you.
fucking good one. I'm
He
not
is
gonna
a
No, fuck
fucking-
both
He's
of
not
you.
the best.
Fuck
he
both of
is
you.
so good.
The issue
I
with
hate
Garfield,
how hated he is.
he was a good
No Way
Spider-Man.
Home proved that he would be a good Spider-Man with a good script.
He was a good Spider-Man, but the reason he gets so much hate is those movies were
Bad.
awful.
Yeah.
They didn't even finish the series because it was so bad.
But he did so good in No Way Home.
Yeah,
That they were
yeah.
like, we want a third one, but with Marvel writing it, or a good fucking script writer, because he was the star of that fucking movie.
I
Andrew
hate saying
Garfield.
it, but Tom Holland's my favorite.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
He plays the role so well.
He does.
He does play the role really well. They did a good casting with that.
He's funny, and I love Zendaya as the love interest.
No Way
MJ.
Home proved that he can also be an emotional actor at the same time. Because when Aunt May, spoiler alert, sorry, when Aunt May
Haven't seen
dies,
it.
like, you can feel the rage inside of him. Like, he is like, I'm gonna fucking kill Green Goblin.
I will say I don't think the Tom Holland series is as emotional as the other two for me.
No.
When Uncle Ben dies in the Andrew Garfield, in the Tobey Maguire series, that shit I was just a child, and that
Yeah.
shit made me bawl, dude. I cry at movies. We already know this.
Yeah, I know.
Or
I'm-
like when Gwen died
Or-
for the Garfield.
I was gonna say when
Yeah.
Gwen died. That was the next one I was gonna bring up. When Gwen dies for the Garfield, when they're falling down the clock tower, and he's
He fucking-
doing everything he can to save her,
and he
then
gets her.
and he gets her, and then she hits the ground, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
I love
really?
the detail in
Shit.
No Way Home where he doesn't shoot when MJ's falling or whatever. He like grabs her and then he's like holding her for a second because he's like,
I did it.
yeah.
she's like, are you
chance
okay?
So good.
God,
Spider-Man's probably my favorite superhero.
He's my favorite
It's
superhero.
basic.
He's
but
my
he might be my
Sorry.
favorite superhero too.
Dude,
actually.
Spider-Man is
are.
awesome.
He's the most consistently just fucking epic.
Yeah, honestly.
him, and Deadpool.
Deadpool, really?
Deadpool, my second favorite.
Deadpool movies are great, but he's definitely not up there for my
Not just
favorite
because of the
superhero.
movies, just him. Like comics, he's fucking funny. Video game, the Deadpool video game
is it because
fucking
of Ryan
amazing.
Reynolds?
No.
No,
Not at all.
No,
He's-
Ryan Reynolds is the perfect Deadpool.
Perfect.
Don't get me
100%. 100%.
Nobody else can play
The
him.
casting was incredible.
He
for the
is
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
series.
He's the one that advocated for Deadpool to be a movie.
And I love all the fourth wall breaks in those movies.
Yeah.
Where he puts his arm up to the camera and you see the gunshot wound just to heal itself.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
those movies are good. I'm so excited for Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine, excuse me.
yeah.
It's not versus.
Dude, that intro where he's like, I'm used to pegging, but Disney's not. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Movies, Deadpool, and it comes out on my birthday,
Yeah, we're going to see it for his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
21st, baby.
So now
Allegedly.
everyone knows your last name and your birthday.
On my birthday, yes.
That's crazy.
They don't know the date, but they can do the math.
Figure it out.
They can figure it out.
When does
My
Deadpool
address
Wolverine
is.
come out? Hey, we already we didn't get the numbers right.
I didn't
but
get the numbers right. Yeah,
we
we got.
Oh god.
we got close.
Scarily close. You can figure it out now. Where do you live? Where do you live? Let's just.
Let's get it out there.
get it
now.
Right
out
down
there.
the road.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, I swear if my address ever gets out from this shit, I'm
Yeah, we're pretty screwed.
gonna cry.
What are we at right now?
We're at an hour 13.
Hour 13. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Are we going for a full 2?
Whoa.
Well, that's
I-
ambitious.
That's ambitious.
I don't know if anyone's gonna listen to that shit, man.
Yeah.
So,
I would love to.
hour and a half.
I think we're coming to an end here
We're
pretty
coming to
soon.
an end, yeah.
Okay.
We're done with our most recent topic, the superheroes. It seems like.
which surprisingly became a big chunk.
That was really fun.
That was
Yeah,
good.
that was great.
See, this is what Piss Pit is. You know,
This is Pispit.
the
Yeah.
beginning
This is your
it's
intro.
kind of like I've noticed that like the first
It's choppy at first.
the first like 20 to 30 minutes were kind of like silence, and then we've find a topic,
Someone
Just start
eventually throws out a really good hook that everyone's like, yes,
Yeah,
perfect.
and then we talk about it for like an hour.
Yeah, the time just flies.
Time
How has
flies.
it already been an hour and 15
Yeah,
minutes?
it's 2:11.
That's right.
It's
Jesus, I have
Yeah.
to go to
fucking
work in like 5 hours.
dude.
Do you?
Brutal. Yeah.
Fucking A.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
too.
We're gonna end it here.
Oh yeah, you have to. You
Do
have to
his
go somewhere,
thing.
too.
Yeah.
Do his thing.
Yeah,
I think we should just end it here.
We're gonna call it here.
Yeah.
This is the end of Piss Pit season 2, episode 8, I believe. We're almost done with season 2.
Almost done with season
How many
2.
episodes are in each season?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
We do a more HBO style season.
Yeah.
With 10 episodes.
Keep
for-
it simple.
Oh, that's fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Man, who knew 18 weeks ago that we'd be here
Without Solomon.
without Solomon, dude? You're gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm tipsy now.
I know.
I'm
but
buzzed.
it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
You're gonna make me cry.
It sucks.
Dude.
It's not gonna be the same without him, but I think this episode proved that we can make it work.
We'll make it work. No,
We can make it
100%.
work.
He'll forever be remembered.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah.
Part of the legacy.
Part of the legacy.
I'd
He will
really
always be-
I'd really like to think we can get him in the future. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'd
I wouldn't know,
love to hope so.
For sure.
That'll be an emotional episode.
I will cry.
I will cry during that episode.
I almost cried when we were talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. dude.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a
right.
whole real event.
we're,
That's a person.
we're ending it. We're ending it.
All right.
So
You know,
if you're
for
listening,
Chunky Cheese 919.
Chunky Cheese one.